checks, we break arms, we break legs, we break rookies, we break vets, we break reps for break fest. Business with the syndicate, we finish it, we limitless, talking any block, we spinning it, we talking but we living it, we mess around with the almighty. Yeah, businessmen, we all grimy. Yeah, beat you down, make it go viral. Yeah, we want the money and all the titles.
Hey yo, we hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Yeah, we hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Yeah, we hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Yeah, we hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt.
Then, my friend, she is suffering from the worst case of hemorrhoids I have ever seen! That's why Roger Podacter is dead! He found Captain Winky!
I'm looking at the Chilean SWAT trials for women, and it is, I don't even want to hit on women, but it's just really funny. It just... Alright guys, we have a podcast for you today. Today, Friday, well, whatever date it is, 18 I guess. Where do we go from here? You know, you don't have to look at me, just, you know, do something, listen to me in the car, listen to me while you're at work. You know, this is just a cute podcast, radio show. It's very modern nowadays. You gotta listen to the podcast, you guys, okay? So we're gonna talk about, I went to visit grandma. We're gonna talk about philosophy and life. We're gonna talk about the female SWAT team at Chile. We're gonna talk about retard maxing, you know, Elisha one. We're gonna talk about him. Pretty positive podcast, you know. So get comfy, get your coffee. I got an energy drink. Okay. So where do we start from here? I wake up. Grandma is like, come visit me. I'm like, let's go visit grandma. And I go downstairs, and there's this woman with a Mercedes, and she started parking behind me, which is fine, you know, as long as I can get in contact with you. I don't really drive that often, okay? So if I drive once a week, you know, big deal. But, you know, today, once in like 2 months, it's okay, we gotta visit grandma, okay? And I tell her I'm gonna come at 10:30, you know. Like I wake up at 10, I tell her I'm gonna come at 10:30, okay? Just enough time to take a shit and blow my nose. And now I wonder, how does Rhea Ripley take a shit? I think we all wonder that question. How is she like wild about it? She's like, so I go downstairs. Okay, this woman parked behind me again. Okay, so I go ask my neighbor, do you know where this woman is? He's like, she lives on the 4th floor, on this side. I'm like, okay. I go on the 4th floor. I ring the doorbell 2-3 times. I ring the doorbell. Nothing. I hear a little doggy barking once, and that's pretty much it. I'm like, why the hell are they not opening? Are they like not home? Maybe she's not at home. You know, whatever. I go downstairs. My neighbor says they're asleep. They're afraid to open the door. They're asleep. Try try yelling at them. I go upstairs, fourth floor again. I try to ring the doorbell. Neighbor, it's about the car. Don't worry, just move the car. You know, nothing. I just rang the doorbell, try to talk, nothing. I'm like, I go downstairs again. Neighbor is like, you should go back to your floor. He's like, the old labor lady next to me, she knows their phone number. I'm like, okay. I go back to my floor, to like the high in the sky. I go back to my floor, okay. I ring the doorbell of my old neighbor lady. She's like, their doorbell doesn't work. You gotta knock on the door. Their doorbell doesn't work. You gotta knock. I'm like, oh, so that's why they're not opening. Their doorbell doesn't work. I'm like, okay. At this point, you know, it's already been like 20 minutes. You know, it's not like I'm in a hurry. If I'm gonna visit grandma at like 11 or 11:30, I mean, she goes to sleep at like 12:30, so you know, there's time. It's annoying, but you know, I'm like, should I be angry at them? And I was like getting angry because why are they not opening the door? Are they just like some assholes who are asleep? Because you know, the guy downstairs, he's like, oh, they're asleep, they're afraid to open the door. And when he tells you that, when he tells you, they're just asleep, they don't like opening the door, they're afraid. And I'm like, motherfucker, these assholes parked behind me, and I gotta go, and they can't be bothered to wake up to open the door, or they're afraid. So I get, you know, I'm starting to get angry. But then I realize, you know, when my neighbor lady tells me their doorbell doesn't work, so they didn't really hear you knocking or anything. Okay, you know. So I go and I like knock on the door. I'm like, you know, neighbor, I gotta go out, gotta move the car. And you know, a woman comes to open. You know, she's not like, you know, she immediately comes. You know. A woman, there's a little doggy goes outside, little dog to sniff me. And the woman is like, the car, sorry, yes, I'm coming. And it's like nothing. There's no reason to really be angry. If I was late for work, you know, but, you know, this shit only happens once. Because I don't know that their doorbell doesn't work, and I don't expect to be really going anywhere. And this woman sees that, you know, I leave my car there and I don't really like drive often, so she's like, oh, I'm gonna park behind him, and the neighbors know where I live, so he can always find me, you know. I guess that's how she thinks, which is fine. And you know, this annoyance can only happen once, because now that I know that their doorbell doesn't work, I'm just gonna, you know, if I need to go and she parked behind me, I just go and I'm like, knock, knock, you gotta move the car. It's like no big deal, you know. So there's, you know, just like in America, you don't need to be angry. You know, people in America, they're reasonable, or at least they used to be. So people, when they're dealing with a weird situation that only happens once, there's really no need to be like conniving or like have like a rotten attitude. It's like big deal, you know. It's a woman with a dog, with a small dog, and you know, if I yell at her or be like an asshole, it's like, you know, it just funny situation that I don't know that her doorbell doesn't work, so I need to knock so she can, you know, hear. But you know, that's the thing about Bulgaria, you know, if stuff happens and you have like a short fuse and the other people do dumb shit and they have a short fuse, and it's always in Bulgaria like a nigga moment, you know. And I always gotta be like, should I really be angry? Should I really be, you know? But the thing is with Bulgarians, they really do make you angry. Not in this situation, but in other situations, right? So you do actually have to be angry sometimes. But you know, like I happen to be like I'm not a person that just wants to come yell at you and like be an asshole. Like, okay, I'm getting annoyed, but it's like, you know, should I really cause a scandal? You know, a woman with her small dog coming up to me, what are we supposed to do? Cause a scandal? It's like nothing really happened, bro. Okay, just weird stuff happens once. You know, it's not gonna happen again. But the thing is, everything with Bulgarians is like that. It's like some weird shit, some weird predicament, and the people have a short fuse, and one person starts getting angry and yelling, and the other person starts yelling in defense, and it just, you know, luckily, you know, me being able to kind of just my default state is like I don't see a reason to yell, I don't see a reason to get angry. You know, the world is a pretty depressing place, right? So I can kind of I mean, how to explain it? With Bulgarians, it's always something weird that you don't suspect, and your mind starts playing tricks on you because, you know, you don't know that the doorbell doesn't work. So you're thinking, these assholes are hearing me and they're not opening the door. And I'm saying, hey, neighbor, just move the car. I'm not even angry, bro. And they're hearing me and they're not opening the door. They must be assholes. And it's like, no, it's just that it just that turns out the doorbell doesn't work. And it's always some weird shit like that, you know. You know, and you're starting to get angry and you're starting to think the worst scenario, and it turns out it's like something like that you never suspected, okay? But yeah, that's like another example. Let's say you're driving on the highway and there's a guy that, like, let's say he speeds up and slows down like 3 times, and you're like, why is this guy trying to drive next to me, speeding up, passing me, then he slows down? You know, what is he doing? And you start to get angry, and you're like, why does this guy keep trying to drive next to me? You know, and it turns out it's some guy that's just like testing his car. He's like testing how it accelerates. He's testing like for errors. And it turns out he wasn't fucking with you. He was just testing the car. And you're like getting angry. You're like, man, this guy, I'm gonna yell at him, you know. You know, like let's say you stop at the red light and some guy's revving his car and you're like, man, did this asshole is trying to fuck with me? Like, no, he's just like testing his, his engine or whatever. But the problem with Bulgarians is, man, I gotta get rid of this neck fat, bro. That's the problem. People care too much about appearance, and they don't care about. I don't want to say mental health because it sounds gay, so I'm gonna say, having a healthy mind. People don't appreciate, and they forget. And it's the same thing about anything. It's the same thing about the teeth. It's the same thing, man. Just the problem with Bulgarians is that most of them actually do or like want to fuck with you, and they're retarded, and it's just that sometimes such situations happen where it's like, oh, it's actually, I shouldn't be getting angry, and anyway, I go to my grandma, and I'm looking at her vitamins. I'm looking at what vitamins my uncle bought her, and it's some fucking TV scam. It's some fucking TV scam. I don't know, are these real vitamins? It says made in the EU for a Bulgarian company, address in some village. Made in the EU. Made somewhere in Europe for a Bulgarian company, address village, fucking Chernobyl village, and vitamin D. Guess what? It doesn't say what kind of a vitamin D. Is it like, the chemical name? Because there's like different types of vitamin D, Just like with vitamin C, it could be ascorbic acid, it could be some kind of a sodium B-ascorbate, shit like that. It just says like vitamin D3, 25 UI. It says 300 times the daily dose. I'm like, let me check this right now, actually. Where's my vitamins? Shit. Oh, actually, I do have vitamin D3 and K2. Okay, so let's see how much this has. Okay, so this has twice the amount. This has the 1,000 times the daily dose. Vitamin D3. I don't know, but it's like, if you look at the ingredients, it says quocalciferol vitamin D, right? It says what kind. I mean, it usually always is quocalciferol, so it's quocalciferol. Anyway. Oh. Quocalciferol. So I'm like, they're advertising some fucking, old people commercials, scams for old people on the and I see them. I see the television. Like, you're watching some movie like 8 p.m. and there's like commercials on Bulgarian TV, and it's like fucking, it's some commercial. Are you an old person? Here's some vitamins that can help you walk again. And it's like some fucking, like a fucking drop shipping scam. Some fucking Walkagain.com. Happyandhealthy.com. And it's like, and you look at this shit, you look, and it's like, it's not made by some pharmaceutical company. It's not made by a supplement company. It's made in the EU, but for this Bulgarian company in some village. The Bulgarian company has an office in some village, and it's made in the EU for them. Okay. And like, I forgot it. I didn't see. Is there like a number of the batch or some shit like that? Obviously, there's not gonna be certificates. There's not gonna be like a made in a GMP facility, UPS certificate. ICO. Forget about that. So, as I'm getting older, as I'm getting 37 years old, okay, I'm getting older, I start to become like more not trustworthy, more conniving. It's like, the vitamin I buy, it's gotta have the certificates. It's gotta be made in a pharmaceutical facility, in a GMP pharmaceutical facility. And guess what? Even then they can just fucking lie to you, because when they do independent testing, the independent testing is gonna be, are there heavy metals in the vitamin D? It's like, no, we didn't find heavy metals, but there's like half the dose of vitamin D. But nobody cares about that, Or if they find that it's only like 50% vitamin D than what they say on the label, that the testing was, is there vitamin D at all? It's like, yes, that there is vitamin D. It's just like way smaller than they say. So even with independent testing, it's kind of, but still, the company that makes you want to be some kind of a, either an actual pharmaceutical company or somebody that works with like, they actually label their suppliers, and you see like where they get their shit from, and they have like certificates. The facility is like GMP certified. At least you're getting some kind of a level of that. They are actually. It's not just a Bulgarian garage. It's not it's not made in a Bulgarian garage. Because I can buy capsules. I can enclose capsules too, man. But I'm not a GMP certified. I could be coughing on the powder. I could drop the powder on the floor. My cat can take a piss on the on the powder. So, but like on the other hand, vitamin D, it's not like it's that expensive. But the worst thing is that they probably put like sugar or something in the capsules. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Definitely will not trust some random company with a website called behealthy.com. Oh man, bro. There's still this company in Bulgaria called VitaSlim, and they were like really famous, like let's say 10 years ago. They had advertisements like everywhere, on TV all the time. VitaSlim. It's some kind of a fat burner supplement, and one of the supplements just had this herb that made you go take a shit all the time. It gave you diarrhea, right? It gave you fucking diarrhea. And if you're shitting all the time, oh sure you're gonna feel like you're losing weight, but you're gonna get fucking fucked up, mate. Okay? First of all, when you have diarrhea all the time, it's probably gonna fuck up your stomach bacteria. And without stomach bacteria, you're gonna be in a constant state of indigestion and just diarrhea. So it's gonna get really fucked up, you know. So yeah, stuff like this, man. And then you realize that way to get rid of like too much fat, you just eat more meat and you eat less bread, and like you're golden. You just gotta eat the bread and the meat. You just gotta eat the meat. Okay. Now we should address the freak, Jason Blaha. We should address the disgusting freak, the animal abusing freak. Okay. All right. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Jason Blaha, man. So I got a comment yesterday. Somebody's telling me, why don't you throw Jason Blaha anymore? And it's like, look, I can throw Jason Blaha on my second channel where he can't report me, he can't do anything because it's my second channel. What is he gonna do? Report it? I don't care about it. You know, so if I woke up and I was feeling like throwing Jason Blaha, I wanna do it, I'll just do it on my second channel, but I don't even wanna do it. I hate this piece of shit so much. This animal abusing, psychopathic piece of shit. And YouTube not banning him is probably a good thing, because he's like slowly just dying. He's slowly dying, man. If YouTube banned him, if they finally ban him, he'll be forced to get a job, and he might get lucky. He might get some job that's like kind of nice, and he just, you know, gets money again. He fixes his life, but now it's worse. Now he's just like, he keeps hoping that he's gonna make money. He keeps hoping that, you know, he convinced some stupid kid to pay him $300 for coaching, and he's stretching those money like it's the last, you know, nickel and dime, baby. Okay, and I'm also frugal, but you know, when you're Jason Blaha and he's got fucking I don't know what the fuck to tell you, mate. He has to be sleeping with Johnny because she has to be helping him with the bills. I refuse to believe that he's like fairly splitting the deals and not like trying to do sexual favors. I don't fucking know. But like I genuinely hate him so much. This piece of shit, my previous channel got deleted because of him. My previous channel got deleted because of him. However, it's not a big deal because YouTube was already suppressing me. They were giving me strikes after strikes, and I was getting like the same views I'm getting now. I had like 450 subscribers. I'm getting the same views I'm getting now, baby. So it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. My fans would always find me. When you search for Vampire Kiddo, you look at my BitChute, you look at my Twitter, you're always gonna find me, okay? So I don't care if YouTube bans me, but I don't wanna fuck up my channel because of this piece of shit again, okay? He reported my videos where I was like showing like little clips of him. He reported them for like a copyright strike. My channel got deleted because of this fucking piece of shit, and I've done curses on him. Like I've already cursed him enough. I've already put like every possible disease on him. Okay? I cursed this piece of shit like, you're fucking done. You're fucking done. Your wife is fucking over. Okay? And there is, it's not even funny anymore. He just looks fucking retarded. He looks horrible. He's falling up. Look at him. Look at him. Okay? The worst thing you can say about me is Kirill, he has a little chin fat and he's balding a little and he's a crazy guy, but that's it. That's the worst thing you can say about me. Okay? Why am I getting tired, for fuck's sake? Oh. What can I say about Blacha? I mean, like I saw a video of him the other day, Rhea pulled, and he's like, guys, my arms, people tell me that my arms are pretty big, guys. And he's like trying to like flex his arm. It just looks like a fucking girl's arm. You can see it, he's like, guys, people tell me that my hands are pretty big. And he's like doing like a claw, he's holding him. People tell me that my hands and they're pretty big, guys. And he's like trying to like piss off people, trying to rage bait. It's like, look at this guy. He's like trying to be an annoying faggot. Trying to be an annoying faggot. Okay? That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to be an annoying piece of shit and then get like engagement views. He's go, oh, I'm gonna make you angry, come give me views. And it's like, dude, you look like a piece of shit. Your hands are like decaying. Your hands are like falling off the bone, for fuck's sake. Okay? You look like shit. Okay? It's like, dude, as we're getting older, in my 40s, in my 50s, how big my arms are, it's gonna stop being so important. I can't just walk with constantly my arms getting bigger, right? At some point you gotta be like, yeah, they're big enough. So, sometimes as I get older, my arms are gonna start getting like smaller. But it's still gonna be like good. I'm still gonna hold like a decent amount of muscle. Blacha is fucking thinning away. Okay. And you can see like he doesn't have money for electricity. He has like a backup battery. Hey guys, my power is off again. My backup battery is running low. I'm gonna have to finish the live stream. My backup battery. He's like in the dark, there's like, it's dark. Just the white of the screen in his glasses, it's fucking, the piece of shit cannot even afford a light bulb anymore. They're cutting his power. He's not paying his bills. And it's like, just leave him alone to die. Just stop giving him attention. Stop giving him views. Yeah, it was very funny. It was very funny for 10 years. We laughed at him. We laughed at him for more than 10 years. It was very funny. But at some point, he's such a conniving piece of shit. He would do anything for views. He would try to do anything to just grift you, to give him views, and it's kind of, I'm sorry. He drags you down. Like, you're gonna talk shit about him, he's gonna report your channel, he's gonna drag you down. It's like, I just want you to die. I just want you to stop. People stop giving you attention and you die. You finally die. Okay? the fact that some random kid got food to pay him $300 for coaching, but I can get suicidal women to read my book for free is turning me into a serial killer. Do you understand? Okay? It's a $14 book that's on promotion for $10, and you can see like Barnes and Noble, Apple Books, it's like you can see it's like 150 pages, and you can see like a sample and say, oh, this guy is actually, it's like a nice read, it's actually interesting. And I tried to give it to two women who are depressed, and they didn't even give a shit. The fact that Blaha was able to convince some kid to give him $300, like, dude, this idiot is gonna like fishing. He's like fishing an entire year to get one sucker. I am like doing like a just an honorable, would anybody like to buy my book? And it's like, I get angry, right? It's like, man, even though I haven't done marketing, even though like people don't even know about it, I gotta do marketing, I gotta buy ads, The fact is, Blaha can just like exist eating rice, and he's waiting entire year to fool one person to give him $300 once, and he's gonna live on that money like a fucking this guy. Give me a second. And we're back from a workout. It's almost 4 p.m. So what more can I say about Jason Blaha? It's not even funny anymore. The guy is struggling with his last breath to somehow get people to watch him, but no, he's gonna convince people to give him money. He's gonna get clients. It's like, dude, get a fucking job. You're dying. You don't have money to buy food anymore. Just get a fucking job. It's over. Okay? And he's just, he's fucking insane. Dumb, like when you're dumb and you're fucking insane and you're like, no, it's gonna happen my way. No, It's like, when I see that, I need a lot of marketing, I can't just sell my book, like immediately become famous. Like, people write like 5 books before sales start like taking off. It needs time, and you need to make a name, and like legitimately people start always like losers, and like when you write 5 books, suddenly it finally starts to sell, So if I was like see that people are not buying my book, I'm gonna be like, well, I gotta get a job. I'm not gonna wait every day. No, people are gonna buy my book. I don't need to get a job. It's like, no. Okay, but Blaha, he's better than you. The retard, he's better than you. He's gonna convince people to, guys, please click the like button. Click the like, or I'm gonna shut down the live stream. What is gonna be next? Guys, you gotta send me $10 or I'm gonna shut down the live stream. If you don't become my clients, I'm gonna shut down the live stream. He's every last tooth and nail. He's fighting. He's trying to convince people that, no, I have clients. Please become my clients. I have coaching slots. Like, dude, you look fucking disgusting. You look fucking disgusting. Okay? You look fucking disgusting. And I've cursed you to need to get a job. I've cursed you multiple times to have to work, to need to get a job. Your roommate, you know, you're hitting your head on trees and you're like, no, I'm not cursed. I'm gonna continue not working. Dude, you're cursed. Get a job, okay? Fucking retard, man. And just to see him, like, he thinks he's smarter than you. He thinks that he's gonna clickbait you. He's gonna convince him to give him views. He's gonna get views. He's gonna get clients. Like, dude, get a fucking job. Boho. Get a fucking job, okay? I know I need to get a job too, but you know, yeah, like I am actually, like, after New Year's, I'm looking to get in some like gaming job. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm gonna do a lot of lying, you know. But yeah, even I want to make some money. Want to work for a while. Could be just 3 months, but hey, free money, right? What else can I say? 3 months, 6 months, money is money. Dude, like, he's trying to do these videos to like to bait you, to like talk about him, give him comment. He's like, guys, they tell me my hands are actually very big. He's trying like to show his arm. My hands are actually very big, and he knows like people are gonna hate on him. He's trying to bait you because he's smarter than you, right? So he's gonna bait you, guys. My hands are actually very big. He's gonna bait you to hate on him. He's gonna get the views, and he thinks he's gonna get clients, right? First he was streaming on Facebook. First he was streaming on YouTube. He's not getting views. Now he's like, I'm gonna stream on Facebook, guys. No views. Now he's like, I'm gonna stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, guys. It's like, dude, you just fucking end yourself, okay? I don't know how to tell you, just fucking end it. I'm tired of this freak. I am tired of this freak. I legitimately... What an animal abusing piece of shit. Remember, he was bragging about killing cats when he was like teenager or whatever, you know? And it's just the bullshit with him. He's trying to bring people down. He's trying to, hey guys, you should eat rice and soy like me. Don't eat meat, eat rice and soy. He's trying to fuck up other people out of jealousy. He's trying to give you wrong advice because he's jealous that he can afford meat and you look better than him. Okay? And you saw that video of that poor kid. That poor kid that gave him money. That was dumb enough to give him money. And Blaha was like, you should do a lot of band work. Blaha was giving him the opposite advice. Like, Blaha is so dumb. Okay, a kid on steroids. He's telling him, yeah, to do a lot of reps, fuck up your joints that already hurt. Yeah, bro. Blaha does not understand anything. Okay? And, like, I'm not saying I can coach people because there's some stuff that I don't understand. You know, if you're on steroids, if you wanna protect your joints, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? I know I can tell people to feel how often they should train and that you don't need to go hard all the time. But I don't claim to be a coach. Boaca claims to be a coach, and he just got exposed by that kid. He doesn't know the first thing to be giving people advice with his tiny forearms. He has Sofia Boutella arms. Okay? It's like, I legitimately don't want to talk about him. He should just die. It's not fun anymore. Like, do us a favor and just wither away and just die. Okay? Now, we got an apple to crush. Oh, holy shit, I've gotten weaker, bro. Nah. I'm digging in. I have gotten weaker, but yeah, it's a good tool to exercise. I've always said apples are a great tool to exercise your finger and hamstring. Just squeeze them. Just grab them however you want to grab them. You want to grab them like this with your thumb. You want to grab them with your hand like this or like that. You can grab them in different ways and just squeeze and have fun, And I'm already starting to dig in my fingers, but I've gotten weaker, man. Gotta crush my apples. Okay, I'm starting to. I don't feel like crushing apples right now, man. But what else do I want to say? When I make jokes about Ripley, it's like funny, you're happy, it's funny, it makes you feel good. Okay, we're making jokes about a funny Australian woman who's like horny and she's out of her mind, and it's funny, and it's happy and it's funny. Well, when we're making jokes about Jason Blackhead, that's like a retard, like a Bulgarian, who thinks he's smarter than you. He's dumb as bricks. And he thinks that, no, he's gonna scam you. Actually, he's smarter than you. It's like, no, you're a retard. Okay? So, obviously, I'm gonna enjoy making fun of doing ulterior jokes, because it just makes you feel good. It brightens your day. Okay? Ulterior is a gift. She is a gift on the world. She is she was sent here to be like a woozy woman that's like spurging out, and she's cute, but she's like autistic, and it's funny, and she's like spurging out, and she's like trying to get attention, and she's got an attitude. It's funny. Okay, it's a spurgy woman. I remember when AJ Lee came back and she's like, my mental health journey. I just fucking burst out laughing like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Not that you can call it that, but who the fuck says my mental health journey? We say, hey, I'm dealing with some trauma. I'm dealing with some fears. I'm dealing with, healing from depression. No man ever says, my mental health journey. Or are you journeying to the fucking Fellowship of the Rings? My journey to the center of the earth. My mental health journey to laying in a grave. to the graveyard. My mental health journey to the graveyard. Oh man. AJ Lee. She comes back on stage, she's like cutting promos and like, I had to take care of my mental health. I went on my mental health journey, my therapy. Get the fuck off stage, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck off stage. Ripley's like, she's talking some interview. She's like, I don't know, people with depression, I want to tell them to be strong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. How do I explain it? It's like, when I talk about depression, I'm like, I'm talking to you on video. I make videos every day. We talk about problems. We talk about solving problems. And we're very practical. It's very easy to understand. Hey, you should stay away from idiots. If you stay away from idiots, you're gonna have a good day. They're not gonna piss you off. If you don't get close to idiots, they're probably not gonna ruin your day. Just stay away from idiots and don't let them talk to you. Easy. Cheesy, easy. You know? Did you understand what I'm telling you? Practical advice, easy to understand, no fancy words, just a... If you see some grumpy Bulgarian and it's like, oh shit, I'm not gonna get in the elevator with him, I don't like your face, I don't like how you're... I'm not liking the vibe. So I don't get in the elevator with you and you don't get to ruin my day. You don't get to piss me off and you can go die, you know. It's like, wow, that actually works, you know. It's like, how can I say it? Instead of making videos for Bulgarians, I make videos for Americans and Westerners, and they give me great comments and they love me. I have fans and I'm happy. Okay, and I don't get to read the fucking vomit bullshit that Bulgarians write. Okay, they're always looking to hate, right? And when I get some troll hate or whatever, frankly, it's not even that bad. Westerners, the way they troll you, it's, oh, nobody's gonna buy your book. I'm like, how many books have you written? Oh. Oh man, yeah, like my advice works. So what I'm saying is, Rhea Ripley, she talked on an interview how you should believe in yourself if you have depression. It's like, Auntie Rhea, how many views have you done just talking to your fans, just like me, you know? Just like, hey, it's Rhea Ripley, I felt bored, I guess we're gonna talk about some stuff, my fans, and just, talk about some problem, talk about how you got over some fear, I mean, she did talk about the fear of getting told she has broad shoulders. She should not be allowed to wear dresses. Her shoulders are too broad, like a broadsword. Hey, who's that Highlander? Are you a Highlander? Like the movie, are you an immortal Highlander? Hey lady, your shoulders are too big. Are you an immortal swordsman? Oh. So, but like, if she cared so much about depression and mental health and phobias and traumas, she should have made a couple of videos. And then you realize, oh, she's gonna say some nice things, but she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck. Okay? When one of her big fan girls that pays mad money to see her, twice this year by the way, Michelle, when she was crying all day having depression, I was like, hey Michelle, wanna read my book? Michelle doesn't give a fuck about my book. She wants to look at Rhea Ripley. Okay? Rhea Ripley isn't like, hey Michelle, one of my biggest fans, what's wrong? Let me talk to you. Rhea Ripley is driving to Gabriel's house to do the live stream. I'm gonna help Gabriel get the views. I'm gonna make him famous, even though he's not talented. He's never gonna be anything. Even though Gabriel has the personality of a fucking... he has the personality of the Haktua girl. How about that? Okay. It's like it's interesting. You always recognize people. You always find out about people when you observe their actions. Hey, that person says this and that. He says this, he says that, but what does he actually do? Let's judge people but what they're actually doing. Let's observe them. It's like, wait a minute. Kirill makes, he has a choice. What do I do when I wake up? What do I want to make a video about? Do I want to make a video about Jake Paul? Do I want to make a video about Mr. Beast? Or do I want to talk about fears and wife advice and philosophy? And a lot of times, obviously, I talk about funny things. I talk about Rhea Ripley. We make jokes. We're just talking about life experiences. Okay, talking about wrestling. So obviously, when you see that I wrote a book about healing from depression and psychology, life advice, and you see that I make videos all the time talking about how I found solutions to problems and I'm dealing with stuff, how to make your life better, what am I up to? And then you look at Rhea Ripley and say, okay, what is Rhea Ripley up to? Well, she's buying more boo-boo dolls again. She's bitching on Twitter again. She's not answering her fans again. She's all the time, she's in Gabriel's house helping him with his shitty fucking Twitch stream. And she's not like making videos like, hey guys, I just want to talk about stuff. She doesn't, It's like, Queen Aminata does it. Who else? Other wrestling girls do it. Other people do it. We just talk. We just want to talk about something on my mind. Rhea Ripley's like, no. What are people gonna say if they see me talking on camera? What if I say something wrong? And it's like, it doesn't matter. Okay? Yes, I'm sure I will do a YouTube poop on you and make you say funny things, just to piss you off, but it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, we judge people by their actions. And just like in Batman, just like The Dark Knight. What was the first movie called? The Dark Knight Rises? Or Begins. The Dark Knight Begins. Batman Begins. It's not important what we talk about, what that defines us, but it is our actions that define us. We're defined by our actions. And Rhea Ripley's actions are going to Gabriel's house all the time to spoon feed him like a baby. I'm gonna make you famous, Gabriel. Just you wait. It's like, no, you just let him die. Just let him get a job, lady. Just let him get a job, lady, okay? If I don't sell books, I gotta get a job. My wife helps me, but, you know, now I don't have Rhea Ripley coming to show herself on my live stream and say, no, come give me views. I got Rhea Ripley with me and I don't want to get a job. You gotta pay for my live stream, $5 a month. Rhea Ripley's gonna show up again. Give me money. It's like, I know you really want him to. No, I'm gonna make Gabriel famous, but he sucks. And he needs to get a job, preferably in McDonald's. He should be making me my coffee, okay? I have a coffee machine. I'm not gonna go pay for coffee, but Gabriel should be making me my coffee, okay? Okay, lady, he can show up every day. Hey, it's Auntie Rhea. Give Gabriel $5. I don't want him to work. I want to make him famous. Okay? And it's like, how often does she show at her husband's live streams? Not a lot. Okay? She drops Buddy Matthews at the hospital to get his fucking knees fucking fixed. She immediately jumps back in the car with Gabriel. She's like, okay, we're gonna do the pre-workout challenge, dry scooping pre-workout. Wait, I'm having so much fun. Fuck my crippled husband in the hospital. Auntie Rhea. And what else do I want to say? You judge people by their actions. So, hey, Rhea Ripley cares about her fans. Don't you want to make a couple of videos? You're just talking about something that pissed you off and how you dealt with it, and just say something to make your fans feel good. It's like, I don't understand her. I genuinely do not understand her. I love having people listen to me. It's not even that many people. It's like little people. It's like, I don't know, let's say 20 people, let's say 30 people, watch me and they know me, they talk to me. And it's like, I love talking to my fans. I'm always there, okay? Rhea Ripley cannot be fucking bothered, bro, to be like, hey guys, I'm, making some scrambled eggs. I just want to talk about, it's morning, I had my coffee, I want to talk about something. How are you guys doing? It's like, no. Okay. Queen Aminata vlogs every week, I vlog every day. Auntie Rhea, who are you to want me to talk to you? Okay. She cares. I don't want to blame her. I don't want to be like an asshole, but she cares so much about the depression, and she doesn't want to fucking say shit. That's how much she cares, right? And I say, guys, you know, you saw the videos the other day, the serious videos. I'm like, guys, this past year I've had like the worst depression of my life. There's really no reason for it. Just fucking old mental wounds, you know. The mind trying to heal itself, and it fucked me up. And there was no real reason for it, you know. And I'm just like telling you what I went through. And you're gonna learn something, okay? So I can safely say I've been through so much that it's like any type of phobia, psychosis, you know, they say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's like you kind of fucking build up a fucking natural defense. You stop giving a fuck, you know. And now I'm kind of like becoming like a fucking Navy SEAL veteran, you know. The little psychosis and the depressions, I've kind of evolved that if my brain, if my stomach is like giving me like bad thoughts that I should be everything, we're all doomed, I should be crying right now, I just feel like dying. It's like I feel it, and I've kind of built like a defense, like, yeah, we're going through that again. It's like, bro, I don't even care anymore, okay? And it's even worse because yesterday I'm dealing with like fears and stuff, you know, phobias. And I'm playing The Sims 4 last night on live stream, and my character dies from broken heart. Like he cheated too much on his wife, and like he just drops dead from a broken heart. Like, I cheated on my wife, I'm dying. He fucking dies. Now my guilt. When I'm depressed, when I'm dealing with like, you know, fears, internal shit, I don't want to look at like people like fucking dying, like suicide, just like, oh, I died from broken heart. My heart couldn't take it anymore. I don't want to look at this shit right now, okay? But they added, with the expansions, they added like new ways that you can just randomly die. It's like, oh, it's too hot. Your sim had too much tea and he died from overheating. Just like, ah. Okay. And the way I managed to fucking, because I saved the game a few seconds before my character dies from overheating because he drank too much tea. Okay. So I load the game and I pause it immediately, and I order him to drink some like soda from his inventory. The inventory. And he drinks some soda, he like cools off because he drank some cold drink. And I'm like, ugh. Anyway. I think I've wasted enough of your time today, but at least we learned that you will judge people by their actions, not what they're saying. Okay, what are they doing each day? What are they choosing to do? And you look at me. Don't be, I'm not afraid of you looking at me. It's like you look at me, oh shit, this guy, the cats are playing with him, that the cats are coming to him. So if animals are coming to me, they probably love me. All animals love me. Animals love me. Female wrestlers love me. Nikki Blackheart loves me. Kiana James loves me. Sia Brookside loves me. Kehlani Jordan loves me. Queen Aminata loves me. Mina Shirakawa loves me and my cat. Everybody loves me. Ontaria hates me. And she just happens to be a bitch to her fans. You do the math.